How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for joining. Welcome in, it's Old Guy ADD. I'm going to play the other half here of Mario World. I'm just fixing the video source on TikTok here. What is going on, Popolizio? What's up, Jacob? Seeing a lot more people with star badges lately again, which is awesome. Thank you so much for holding on to those star badges. That's so cool. Jacob Stinger with the react. What is up, Gore? There we go, getting out the chat for the purple. Kind of unnecessary, but you know, still gonna get it out. Let's see here. All right. Hey, Troy, what's up, man? What's up, Retro Gamer? How you doing? Retro Gamer 64. I would ask what kind of retro gamer you are, but it's kind of apparent by your name. Here we go. We're going to play the other half of this today. We're going to start from right here, which it's apparent where I left off because, you know, I know that I haven't done the regular action on this because it's only going to the right, and I know I haven't done the other action on this one. So let's go ahead and start right here. Starting with Yoshi, which is always a good spot. I left myself pretty good on this playthrough. There we go. Start off getting a free man, that'll be nice. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Kyle Haley with the gifts already, man. Thank you so much. The only thing I haven't gotten out yet is Tickfinity, so I need to do that. Thank you so much, Kyle Haley. Appreciate you, man. What is going on, everyone? Thanks for joining. Welcome, welcome. We'll do the other half of Mario World. There we go. That is how you do that while keeping Yoshi. What's up, Michael? How you doing over on the talk? Welcome in. How's it going? Thanks for joining. I'm not reading a whole bunch of names that go by. You're all doom scrollers, but if you want me to say hi to you over on TikTok, then say hi. But if you just keep doom scrolling, I ain't saying shit. So welcome in. You're welcome. We got awesome people who are always talking over on the book. Thanks so much for that. I was talking to the TikTokers, by the way, there. And then the Tube, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Hey, Brandon, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining. What's up, Midstar? How are you, man? Thanks for being here. Welcome in, dude. Cheers with my delicious coffee. Fucking yum. Yeah. Let's get this now that we need it, and a little fireball action. There we go. Perfect. What is up, ADD? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Thanks for joining, dude. I'm doing good. I just got done quick breakfast for the family. Thank you, Kyle Haley, for the share there. We made potatoes last night and we didn't eat them. They took too long. And so we ate them this morning for breakfast and they were so good. What the fuck? Are you serious? Here we go. Ivana, welcome in. We're starting where we left off yesterday. There we go. Let's go do the regular exit here, and then we'll go back and do the ghost house. Tyrone, or Troy said GG. Kyle Haley, ditto, welcome in. Thanks for the warm welcome. You're welcome, and thank you for sharing my stream to the Discord, dude. Thank you for the warm welcome with the TikTok gifts, man. That's awesome of you. Devin John, I'm close to beating Wonder Boy in Monster World for Genesis. Very nice. What's up, Josh McManus? Welcome in, man. How are you? My only problem is the final boss. You'll get it. Just keep practicing, dude. What is up, Glenn? How's it going, buddy? Welcome in. I made myself a 3-cheese grilled turkey sandwich today on some Dave's bread. Some Dave's awesome bread. Thank you so much, Ivana. Doing well, just watching TV, said McManus. That star sense should go through any minute. Here we go.
My friend Jack claims he can communicate with vegetables. Apparently, Jack and the beans. Beans emoji. Talk. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Jack and the beans
on the floor
talk.
laughing emoji.
Oh my gosh. What's up, Phil? How you doing, buddy? Oh, that was not the exit I needed. Here we go. These are not the tacos you're looking for. Whoops. It's the second phase that gets you. Is that a platform or is it a platform? It's an RPG, right? Like you could go back and level up more, right? Hey, Ivana, fly me to the moon, way above the stars. Go back and level up. That's what I always do whenever I can't beat a boss in an RPG. I just go grind like crazy, then I come back and, you know, experience how maybe much more powerful you can become. It's awesome. Yeah, dude. You're missing more play opportunity right now. Obviously, if you can't beat the second phase, the game is telling you you're not leveled up enough. Wrong hole, fool. Here we go. And let's get the first. Here we go. Let's get that. Fireballs. There we go. Welcome, viewers. Ditto. Oh, man. That was some horseshit, man. I nearly made it out of there. Alright, it's the first exit I need here now, because I got the second one the last time. Here we go. And booyah. I have 8 hearts, of maximum health, 5 AP, 5 DP, and 5 SP. And even with that, I have to learn the boss's moves. I mean, can you get more? Is that the maximum health you can get, you say? Maximum health? Can you get more? Can you get higher stats, or are your stats maxed out? If your stats aren't maxed out, go max your stats out. I don't know, man. I never played that game, and I don't know. I'm just telling you what my RPG experience would do. What's the point of collecting the Yoshi coins? Like, I'm asking that rhetorically. I know what the Yoshi coins do. They give you free men. Does it look like I need free men? LOL. Do I sleep with my hat on? Do you enjoy asking dumb questions? Here we go. Here we go. All right. I was just answering. I just put an LOL at the end of my question like you did. Do you not collect the Yoshi coins? LOL. All right, here we go. No! Yes, I didn't die. There we go. Cheat my way out of that one. Ah, perfect. Good night, motherfucker. Here we go. All right, let's get the secret exit in here, which is coming up. And should be right here. Retro Gamer said yesterday I went to the store and they sell old school consoles and games, and there was Super Mario All-Stars Plus World. Very nice. Nice shirt. Which of the OG TMNT movies is my favorite? You got to go with the third. I like the third movie. The third movie is really good. A lot of people don't like that movie. I do. I think it was good. Do I wear thongs? Only your mom's used ones. They have to be nice and used in order for me to wear them. Let's see here. Jacob says, hey, Phil. The Yoshi coins are there to haunt you. Ivana and Phil with the stickers, thank you. Do I play using an O controller? What's an O controller? I'm playing on the Switch. But if you must know, when I do play my Super Nintendo, I do use a OGest of OG controllers. I use a actual Japanese Super Famicom controller when I play on my Super Nintendo, which when I do play Super Nintendo, I use a Super NT, which is an HDMI Super Nintendo. If you must know, I do have a OG top loader. It's not cute, it's cool. I have an OG top loader. Two OG systems, two OG Super Nintendos, one in the box. I have two original boxes for Super Nintendo. I have the Killer Instinct box sticker box, which is actually the full artwork box. And then I have a box with a Super Mario World on it. And then I have One working Famicom, one broken Famicom. So yeah, I got quite a bit of Super Nintendo OG stuff. Here we go. Usually I don't take the time to answer those questions too much though, because as soon as I answer, typically people leave. They're like, are you using this or that? Okay, cool, bye. Or they just don't say anything and they just leave. There's really like no point in answering because there's no engagement after that. Here we go. Oak is what your mom smells like? Hey, you leave my mom out of this and I'll leave this out of your mom. Now let's get off mom's, because I just got off yours. Here we go. All right. Moses must be drunk already. He's awfully frisky. Hey, it's noon. Why not? What about Game Boy and GameCube stuff? I love Game Boy and GameCube stuff. Other Genesis RPGs that I have, by the way, Sega Genesis Classic Collection that has that also don't have leveling up. What? Oh, Landstalker and Crusader. Yeah, those are good. Those are just like top. Those are just like you level up with items and stuff. Like kind of like a Zelda. Taco cheers. All right, let's get the regular exit here. No, for sure. Your curiosity has been met. I answered your question pretty thoroughly, I think, whatever your name is. How's the weather? Said Troy. All right. Regular exit, then the secret exit. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Thanks again for joining. You got the attachment that goes under the GameCube that lets you play Game Boy games. Yeah, I actually have the disc right here for it too. I yelled your name last night? I only yelled your name because you were having a bad dream. It must have been one of your old prison dreams. I don't know. I said, Moses, shut up. Let Bubba have his way. You just kept saying, oh, Bubba. I got tired of hearing it. Hold on just a second. Hey, what's up, Jamal? How you doing? I could have paused the game. Yeah, I could have. I could also leave the music going for you guys, give you something to listen to. If you knew any, you know, if you know anything about streaming, you will know that leaving it unpaused causes more engagement. Like your comment. You know, people start talking about the game not being paused. That actually drives more algorithm. So I loaded it. I saved the game and was able to load back and reclaim all my time. So thanks for the interaction. That's why I do it. Santa Ana and SoCal Heat. You can keep your SoCal Heat. We saw butt crack? Fuck yeah. Most action you got in a long time. So anyway, here's the Game Boy Player disc. And the disc is actually in the Game Boy Player itself. I'm glad you didn't, because when I came in here, I heard the music and listened, and before you got here. Right, exactly. Exactly. So that's why I don't listen to comments like that. Especially people who never come in here. Probably came in here just to just to backseat game or tell me what to do for a second and then leaving. But I could be wrong. Prove me wrong, Christopher David. Stick around. I've been lurking unintentionally, hoping all is well. Thanks, man. What's Mario's overalls made of? Denim, denim, denim. That's funny. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I didn't pause for a reason. You could have just paused the game. Thank you, Phil. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Oh shit. That was dumb.
The secret exit is between Glenn's legs. It's a hairy adventure. Ha ha, you smell, you filthy animal. The sound Glenn makes at work, go ho ho, or fa 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 mem m or fa 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 fa.
That's funny. Oh no. Yep, I've been doing this for about 7.5, almost 8 years, so I've developed some strategies for when I have to get out of my seat. And one of them is to leave the game unpaused, so people still have music to listen to. So you're saying, Phil, you sleep between... Oh my gosh. No wonder Phil smells too. I just found your channel. I'll follow you now. I'll watch channel. This is my favorite Mario game. It's got to be the best. I play a lot of different games, so keep your hands and feet inside the stream at all times and you'll see some fun stuff. Here we go. Moving right along. Mentally healthy, good to see you in the stream. That's a person on Twitch. I fed my lady today before she went to work. And she's gonna come home and make me steak. I'm excited about that. She doesn't get home till like 10 o'clock tonight, but I'm not gonna eat a very big dinner. So I can save room for her steak tonight. We're gonna have a steak dinner later tonight. All the kids will be asleep. She'll be home. So I'm gonna have a steak dinner before I go live later tonight. she cooks the best steak. Is this Mario Wonder? Yep. Even though the title's in the name of the stream, this is Mario Wonder. Even though this looks nothing like Mario Wonder. Yep, this is Mario Wonder. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Say you want to play retro, what's your go-to system, even if you don't stream? Yeah, it's a good question. What's your go-to system, even if you don't stream video games? This Mario Wonder, I thought it was... No, it's not Mario Wonder. I just, you know, I'm sorry. If you think this is Mario Wonder, you're probably trolling. Or you're just, like, I don't know. So I just answer sarcastically. You know, I don't know. I think you have to be not a gamer to not know what this game is. What's up, Punk Sticks? How you doing, man? If you don't know what this game is, you're not a gamer. I don't care. You know, you gotta know what, or at least a retro gamer. And that's fine. I'm not a fan of Mario Wonder. My go-to is retro. Chilling with ADD. Hell yeah. You know, I'm just, if I don't respond to your comment, it's probably because your comment was dumb. So I'm just not going to respond to comments. If you're on Facebook, I've probably just missed your comment though, because there's a lot of good people on there. And there's a lot of good people on the tube too, but you know, if I just don't read your comment, you know, because there's been a lot of dumb ones today so far. Here we go. This is Wind Waker on the Wii, gosh. Believe it or not, I tried to finish the game in one go on an SNES arcade machine. It cost me a lot, but it was worth it. Ooh, I'd never pay by the quarter to play this. It's Wind Waker on the Wii. How do you set all this up to be able to play games so and people can see you online? Lots of learning. Lots of learning. My favorite childhood game was Little Nemo and had it for NES and took so long to beat it. When was the last time you beat Super Mario World? Probably not long ago. Probably like a week or two ago. I'm just having a fun run this time. Video Kofax with the sticker. Mario Wonder is not that great, unfortunately. You know what? They're fixing Mario Wonder, though, with an update. What am I playing tonight, Phil? I don't know. Oh, yeah? Yeah, there's different colored pants there. Those are new pants for Owen. I know, right?
But there's a forward one.
There is, you're right.
But yours is big.
My pants are big, you're right.
Another big band.
Is there? Here we go. There we go, got him. You haven't played since you were 12? That's okay. You still know what this is though, right? It was an arcade machine with a timer. Oh, okay. 1 quarter for 5 minutes, that's not bad. If you're out and about, you know. I remember the old days for me was point the phone at the TV and go live. Yes, same here. That's how I started. When I first started going live, shit. When I first started going live, I was pointing my phone at my TV. Yep, that was 2017 and even some of 2018. Here we go. What was the last? Oh, when was the last? I already read that. Okay. Glenn smells like cold McDonald's fries. That's pretty funny. Do you play retro platforms aside from this one? I'm new to your live stream. Great question. I play lots of stuff. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega CD, 32X, Dreamcast, Saturn. I would say I play the most Nintendo. Mario, I would say Mario is a good portion of my channel. I play a lot of Mario 1, 2, 3, World, Mario for Game Boy, Mario Land 1 and 2. I play, Sonic 2 a lot, Sonic 1. Mega Man, I play a lot of Mega Man. You'll catch sometimes a couple Mega Man streams in a row. Lots of Castlevania, Double Dragon, Ninja Turtles. All kinds of stuff. Yes, welcome, says Ray. Mario was a big thing I played when I grew up. By the way, thank you again, Phil, for the 100 stars. Thank you so much, Ivana, for the stars. Here we go. Oh, I just played Ninja Turtles 4, the arcade game, last night with people on the Cowabunga collection, and I love MK3. I won't be playing any Mortal Kombat today, more than likely, but I do play a lot of Mortal Kombat. I put a lot of Mortal Kombat reels out as well, short form content. Yeah, I've played Streets of Rage. I got Streets of Rage for Sega when I was like 12. Actually, one of the greatest retro days of my life was when my dad came home from a business trip, and my dad traveled for a living working for a hydraulics company, and he would go to pawn shops all the time and find used games. Well, by the time I got a Sega as a kid, it had already been out for quite some time, so he would find games at pawn shops all the time. And I remember getting all at one time. At this point, keep in mind, at this point, I only had X-Men and Sonic 2. That's all I had. Just X-Men and Sonic 2 for like the longest time. And that was it. And I was so happy with X-Men and Sonic 2 for the longest time. I played the hell out of them. And then one day he came home, and my dad legit came home with 3 games. He handed me 3 games when he got home from a business trip, and I think I was 13. He handed me Ninja Turtles, The Hyperstone Heist, Streets of Rage 2, and Mortal Kombat. I couldn't even believe that I got Mortal Kombat. I was like, no way. I can't believe my dad just got me Mortal Kombat. How did I go back like that? What do you mean, like this? It's a feature on the Nintendo Switch. I'm playing on the Switch 2 right now. Nice. Yeah, it was a great day in retro, man. I'm actually about to start making some content on my channel. I'm going to start using video editing software, and I'm going to make a video comparing the sound effects and everything from Mortal Kombat 1 to, or from Mortal Kombat 2 on 32X, on Genesis, on Super Nintendo, on Sega. I'm going to do my own variation of that type of video. I know that's been done a lot, but I've never done one. So I'm going to do a video here soon. I'm going to learn how to create content. It's not going to be perfect. It's called cheating. No, it's not. Absolutely, it is not cheating. It's called a tool that is useful for streaming rather than having to go back and redo the same shit over and over and over. I mean, I guess you can call it cheating in a good way, but yeah, it's not negative. I'm thinking about getting a Nintendo Switch. Should I get the first one or get the newest one? Honestly, so if you don't have a Nintendo Switch yet, just bite the bullet and spend the extra and get the Switch 2, because you're going to be kicking yourself later if you don't. And then you're going to have to spend more to get a whole other system, and the Switch 1 does everything the Switch 2 does. The Switch 2 does everything the Switch 1 does. Who cares if it was cheating? I used to cheat on games all the time. Unlimited health. Yeah, you know, I mean, I just play for fun anyway. But there are some people who are like really big sticklers about using rewind. And I tell you what, there are some games that I might not have had the patience to learn how to beat if it wasn't for rewind. You know what I mean? Like Ninja Turtles 1 on Nintendo, I attribute rewind to being able to learn how to beat that game. Because there are certain sections in that game that are just so ridiculously tough that I wouldn't have the patience. But it's, I mean, here's the thing too. It's not like I did it because I keep getting hit, you know. I mean, obviously I have some skill at the game, you know, so, but I think it's a good tool for learning a game, especially, you know, if you don't have time to, I don't know, if you want to keep the stream going, I think it helps keep the stream going, you know, rather than someone seeing the same level over and over again, you know. You hated TMNT when I loved that game. If you're on a tight budget, go to Switch OLED. I mean, it's $100 more. If you're already spending $350, spend $100 more. But at the same time, don't buy it all at one time. Finance it. Even if you have bad credit, financing things can build your credit. You know, like, I've been doing it since I was 18. It's not that much more. A Switch OLED is going to be $400. You know, I mean, realistically, that's not really that much. I mean, if you think about it, the Super Nintendo, when it came out in 1991, was $199. $199 in today's money nowadays is about $450, $400 or so. So really, it's not that much more expensive. Like the original Atari would be like $1,800 or $800 in today's money, not $1,800, $800 in today's money. You know, so finance it. I mean, go to Best Buy, go to Walmart and open up a store card. You know, get a store card. Don't get a credit card you could use everywhere else. Just get a store card and pay that shit off over 12 months. $50 a month over the course of 12 or $500 divided up by 12 months is not going to be shit. You're going to be paying like almost $50 a month. And then you build your credit at the same time. So just finance it. Who cares if it's $500? Yeah, you're getting a lot more with the newer model too, because you're going to get a yearly subscription anyway. So you get the GameCube. Good point though. Don't rush it. Price may decrease. No, the price is not decreasing. Nintendo has explained that the prices are going up on the original consoles. Yeah, finance it, dude. I've been financing everything since I was like 18, and my credit is like a perfect 850. My credit is immaculate. Like when I bought my house with my girlfriend, they were like, you can basically do anything you want. And I mean, I don't have the money means to do anything I want, but essentially, like financing things is easy and important. And I'll be right back. Hang tight real quick. I'm going to turn on the AC and turn on my fan above. I'm getting a little hot. Ow. Out here. Hey. Okay. We got to drop for a second for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, dude. When I was 18, I decided to start. So bad we don't have financing options in our country. If there was ever one, it's really hard to get approved. That's why we buy everything in cash. Fair enough. I mean, if that's how you grew up, there's nothing wrong with buying everything in cash. But I mean, if you have the means and you know you can afford, you know, $50 a month, then, you know, just finance it. You know, I mean, there's financing is a good option for everything, honestly. I would love to buy a Switch too, but I'm still saving, and it's what I want, not need. Then finance it. You know, I mean, if you already have money saved up on it, finance it, put the money you already have saved towards it, and then you'll have a cheap as fuck payment. You'll be paying like $20 a month. Here we go. Yeah. I can't even tell you how many things I finance, man. Like I financed a TurboGrafx 16 region-free system. Here where I live, there's not that system, but it's important not having bad payments. Well, yeah, just don't be a dumbass and pay your bills. If you finance something, pay your fucking bill. That's all it really comes down to. Don't be a dumbass. If you agree to a payment structure, pay it. How fucking hard is that? You know, and if you get caught in a situation where, you know, it's hard to pay for it, then, you know, then pay the minimum and then save a little and make it up later. But at the same time, just don't get yourself into a financing situation that you know, I'm not telling someone to finance it if they don't have extra money, but if you have, you know, if you have, you know, X amount of money and let's say you pay all your bills and you have $500 left over at the end of the month, you know, to play with, and you're spending a bunch of money on frivolous stuff, like you're going out to dinner, go out to dinner once less throughout the month, and then use that money to, you know, to finance the Switch. I don't know. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if that's the way you prefer to do it, then do it. But all my big purchases I've financed because I like to not drain my savings at one point or diminish all my funds at one point, because I can kind of have my cake and my safety net too, you know. Like, I like to know that, yes, I can have this item and I can pay $50 or $60 a month for it, but then I also know that I don't have to get rid of my whole wad in case something happens and I still need that extra, you know. Like, it's, once you learn, there's like a literal art to financing, but that's just something I've learned over the years, and I've always paid everything that I've agreed to off. Yeah, I mean, I was not gonna drop $3,000 on my PC that I bought for streaming. My streaming PC was $3,000, and you know, I was not about to buy that outright. I mean, I had the money in my account to do so, but why drain, you know, that money when I could finance it? And I know that if I need to, I could pay it off, you know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, all I'm saying is just look into it, you know. My kids are getting tired. Anywho, let's see here. Here we go on through Mario. Hey, however you prefer to do things, Jacob, that's cool, man. You know, do it the way you prefer. That's the great thing. We can all do things the way we want to do them. I'm just giving advice. I'm not telling people how to do it. But if someone's saying, you know, that I wish I could do this or I wish I could do that, or damn, that's a lot of money. You know, if $500 is a lot of money for you, then break it down into something you can afford, like $50 a month. You know, may not be able to afford $500 at one time, but you can afford to break it down and, you know, finance it. And that's always been easier for me, you know. So even when I was younger, you know, when I wanted a new computer for Diablo 3, when I bought my new computer for Diablo 3, I didn't even have $1,000 in my account, but I wanted a new computer, and I knew that I could afford, you know, $80 a month, but I knew I couldn't afford to spend $1,300 at one time, you know. It's the same way, like if you get a car, right? Finance, exactly. I mean, you could literally finance anything if you. I'm not visiting another country just for retro games. I'm sorry, no offense. I like the US. I don't have any plans on leaving. I don't want to leave the US. No offense. The shit scares me, man. I'm perfectly happy buying stuff online and happy in my home. Can the Switch, what? No, the regular Switch 1 can rewind as well. I'm just telling anybody at this point now, when the system is 8 years old, buying a Switch 1's not a bad idea, but you're probably going to kick yourself later for not. I mean, how many times have you bought something and then later on you're kicking yourself for not spending the extra 50? You know, like that's something my dad taught me too, is like, you know, it's sometimes is better to spend a little extra, you know, to get, you know, something maybe a little better, you know, because that shit, it does matter, you know, and you can actually save money by spending a little more up front, you know, on most things, you know, and not a lot, but like, you know, if you know, buy a Switch 1 and then let's say you decide later that you don't want the Switch 1 and you want the Switch 2 and you go to trade in the Switch 1, then you've spent money on the Switch 1, you've traded it in, you're getting probably 50% of the value, if not less, and then you're putting out even more money to buy the Switch 2. You know, or you're buying the Switch 1 and then later on you're like, damn it, I wish I would have bought the Switch 2, so you're gonna go buy it anyway. So just think about those type of things too. Like, you know what? I just ho-hummed about a Stream Deck. I really, really take the time and think about things though. Like, watch some video. Okay, hang on again. So yeah, I ho-hummed about a Switch for a very long time, or about a Steam Deck. Yeah, the ROG Ally I'm not really impressed with, unfortunately, because they claim it's just a PC with a controller attached to it that plays Game Pass, and every system can play Game Pass. You know, I mean, you know, that's one thing that just came out about the ROG Ally is it's only going to be able to play PC Game Pass. No, that was a dog, Jamie. My Switch games are now transferring to my Switch 2. You sold your Switch when Zelda Tears of the Kingdom released and played it on PC? That's kind of silly. There's no other game you wanted to play on the Switch? Honestly, playing games on a PC to me is a pain in the ass. I like to be able to turn on the system and the controller just works. I hate all the extra programming and stuff that you have to do with a PC. So Lewis, every 10 in Super Chats gets you a spot on the wheel to win a Switch 2, but you have to be in the US. Oh man, I tried for all Fire Flowers. I had a little trouble with that too at first, Andy. Yeah, so I was thinking about a Steam Deck for a while, and then I kept looking at my Steam library, and I'm like, there's nothing I even really want to play on here. Like, everything that I can play on my Steam library, I can play somewhere else. Lewis, are you in the US? Here we
Thanks
go.
for the follow.
We're gonna do the regular exit on this at first. Oh, I love PC gaming, but yes, I get that too, because if you don't have good hardware, you need to tune the game to the PC. You know, I've streamed. When I first started streaming, I was playing ROMs on a PC and stuff like that. I just prefer actual hardware. You know, I used to be super into PC gaming around like 2007. Probably even a little earlier. My favorite game for the longest time was a PC game called Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, and it's just so good. It's still so good. But there's just not enough on PC for me to justify spending $500 on a portable PC. I can't justify it. It's crazy how people are going back to Mario Kart 8. Yeah, that's because with Mario Kart World, dude, they messed it up so bad with the level selecting. Honestly, if you're a person who prefers to play at home and you have a PC and a Switch, you don't need a ROG Ally or Stream Deck. However, yeah, I mean, if you're a person who travels all the time, that'd be a great thing. If I traveled all the time and made content around and I just used my phone for content, I played games just for fun, they're fantastic. You know, I'm just saying from my personal situation, I don't like what it offered, you know, but I'm always doing any of my gaming right here. And if I'm out and about, if I'm not at my game stream, I'm spending time with my family. And when I spend time with my family, I don't typically game at all. But I mean, I already spend 50 hours a week, playing video games, working, streaming. So I don't really want to play anymore anyway when I'm not streaming. Yeah. Even for newer games, I still prefer to play on like a console. But even consoles are getting closer and closer to PCs nowadays. I mean, if you want to keep up with, modern hardware and buy their mid-life console releases every few years, you're spending as much as you would on a PC every 5 to 6 to 7 years, however often you'd buy a PC. Yeah, I mean, if you're buying a Switch, I would still probably go for a Switch 2 for the fact that, it is the better hardware and there's going to be stuff on it that you want to play. Eventually. I'd rather just have more options than less. Yeah, I mean, PS2 was essentially a PC, you're right. Hey, Mangelo, good afternoon. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the 199 stars, sir. Someone must have sent a penny along the line somewhere, because I see you're evening it up. Unfortunately, the pennies don't add up. So it was Kyle Haley. All right, let's see here.
Good afternoon, sir. Cool face emoji.
Good afternoon to you, buddy. Mangelo. Here we go. Thank you again, Phil, for the stars from before. Thank you, Ivana. Thank you, Phil. Or thank you, Angelo. Here we go.
Thanks for the follow.
Hey, Abayata, how you doing? I like all the questions today for the most part. There are a few silly ones, but... Oh, man. Oh, no. Hell, I sucked it up there. Here we go. Oop. Hey, Angelo, says Phil. There we go. Hey, David Dolgus with 180 stars. You guys just started a Star Party? I think you did. Star Party already. Holy crap.
Damn!
Thank you so much. Thank you, David Dolgus. That was awesome of you guys. Hell yeah.
Poop emoji. Smiley face emoji. Poop emoji. Injured face emoji. Poop emoji. Nauseated face emoji. Poop emoji. Vomiting face emoji. Poop emoji. Party face emoji. Poop emoji. Present emoji. Poop emoji. Zany face emoji.
Oh, thank you. That's funny. Hey, I'm doing good, Ninja Games. Welcome in. Hashtag David, hashtag Angelo. Thank you so much for starting a Star Party. Oh man, so much cooler in the house now. It's getting hot there. Hey, good night, everyone. It's 5 a.m. here, and I haven't slept an ounce. Holy shit. Well, good luck. Get some sleep. There we go. Goodbye, Yoshi. Thanks for the help. I'm gonna say fuck it and have my second cup of coffee now. I want it. I want that coffee, damn it. Coffee and tacos. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna practice something here that I'm trying to get down for when I play this with no rewind. Shit. Damn. Damn. Fuck. There we go. No! Shit, biscuits. God darn it. Ah. There we go. Come on now. Sweet! That is so tough. Shut the fuck up, JJ. Here we go. Back in the day, we played with no save states or rewind like real men. Man, tell me you're a douchebag without telling me you're a douchebag. See, those are the kind of comments I'm talking about when you use rewind. How you play your game has nothing to do with whether you're a real man or not, but judging people does. Who goes into a video game stream and tells someone they're not a real man or whatever if they do use rewind or save states or whatever the case? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Probably not even here anymore. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. All right. And I think we have everything buttoned up here. Do I live in my mom's basement? Oh, JJ, do you live in your mom's basement? Just wondering. I was like, what? What did I do? Oh, man. I was like, wait a minute. No, I own a home, sir. I own my own home. But I wouldn't make fun of anybody ever for, you know what? Trolls, definitely, but like anybody else, you know, nothing wrong with living in your mom's basement, unless you're a troll. If you're a troll, then there's definitely something wrong with it. Thank you again, Mangelo and David, for starting the Star Party. I appreciate you guys. I'm eating iced devil zingers. Those are good, Jody. Hell yeah, dude. Nothing wrong with unless you have no life. Right. Now, I did live with my parents till I was 26. I'm 43. But me and my family got along. Like, I didn't have a girlfriend. I was not like, you know, I was not interested in relationships at all. I got burned really bad early on, and then I just took lots of years off from dating and dated my Xbox for a long time. But me and my family got along great. My dad and I got along, my mom and I got along, so I moved out just when I was ready. You know, they didn't make me move out at all. They, you know, so I enjoyed living there, especially when I was like the last kid living there, you know. And now suddenly I woke up yesterday and I'm practically married with 5 kids. Just a few years ago, I'd be lonely and bored. I enjoy my life now, but sometimes it's busy as fuck. Narc said, "That's awesome." Yeah, I had a good relationship with my family. Still do. Yeah, those are good. You need ice cold milk. Hey, thank you so much for that. I appreciate the heart, me. Thank you, thank you. Hold on a second. Okay, never mind. All right, we're gonna unlock this here. Hey, what's up, Hanukkah? How you doing? Narc said, "That's awesome." Hola! Oh, shit. Hello there. Thank you. Hold on. Am I using the back door? I will eventually. I don't mind going through the whole castle, though. I might just go through the whole castle. I don't know. These games take too long to download onto this Switch 2. Well, it's not the Switch 2 that determines how fast something downloads, unfortunately, Andy. That is all. That is all based on your bandwidth, good sir. Hold on, everybody. My kid's so dramatic. All right. I don't know anything about that. I don't try to mod my consoles or anything. Yeah, there's so much legitimate awesome stuff to play on the Switch 2. And they make consoles for modding. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why people want to get a Switch 2 and try to put everything under the sun on there other than what it comes with. I don't know. I don't see the allure. So, I don't know. My console's not modded at all. Yeah, my games download pretty quick too, Andy. Unfortunately, it's probably just an internet thing. Unfortunately, dude. All right. I think I have enough water left for more coffee. Let's try. Get a few sugars. Here we go. Andy said, hey, Michael. Nintendo needs to tone down the patents? No, they don't. They're the ones who thought of this shit. It's their system. If they don't want people doing something with their system, that's their right, to be honest with you. I don't agree with that at all, unfortunately, you know. I think, you know, as a company, they're within their right to, you know, make the restrictions they're making. You know, if you don't agree with that, that's fine. You know, don't buy a Switch. Here we go. All right, I'm probably gonna have to get more water in a second for my darn coffee machine. Damn, I can never line it up with the one that it is. Thank you for joining, David. Appreciate that. Thank you for joining the team. All right, there's both exits there. All right, let's do the regular exits, then the secret exits each time. What's up, Jessica? How you doing? Oh, over this way, all right. The kids and I are gonna have fried chicken for lunch. We have fried chicken left over from, we have a thing of fried chicken from Walmart that Cortina brought home the other day. You guys ever had Walmart fried chicken? It's pretty damn good, actually. There you go. Yeah, it's fine. You don't have to like it. Have I played Skate, the newer one? No, I have not. No, I don't play too many new games. I play some new games, but most new games honestly don't stream very well. And I'd probably play Tony Hawk over Skate, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I know people probably think Skate is better. Should I try it? I don't know. I think you should maybe watch some reviews. You should watch a Before You Buy. Those are always really informative. I love the Before You Buys. You ever watch those? Type in Before You Buy and then type in Skate. Those are always really informative videos. Yes. Depending on the TV you had as a kid, it was blue or purple. Mine's more of an indigo right now. Yep, I would recommend watching some reviews. Watch some reviews. And if you're going to watch some reviews, what I would recommend doing too is find one with low views. Find one with, you know, medium views. You know, watch someone who you know, isn't doing it just for the moolah, you know. One more. Hell yeah. No, I have not played Skate. Almost everyone plays Super Red Hat Plumber on live. Oh. Yeah, I got a lot of lives in the game, that's for sure. Tony Hawk is the OG. Without that series, there probably wouldn't be any Skate. Right, that's true. Tony Hawk is the one who paved the way for a lot of those games, man. As soon as Tony Hawk came out, then all of a sudden we got Matt Hoffman's Freestyle BMX, then we got Dave Mira's Freestyle BMX, which actually became one of my favorites. That's so sad when Dave Mira passed away, man. All right, there's both there. Hey, Patrick, how are you, man? Welcome in. Thanks for joining, dude. Motherfucker. You can fuck off, game. I'm not losing Blue Yoshi today. Yeah, Matt Hoffman was good. I like that game a lot. Did you guys know that you can press, the run button and spit the shell? All of you know that, right? Cool. But did you guys know that if you hold down and spit the shell out, it just lands on the ground and you can pick it up again and you can use it. So watch this. I'm going to let it run until he's almost about to swallow it. So he's about to swallow the shell and it would be gone. But you can just boop, and it's a brand new shell. Wow, that's so cool. Not. Recycling 101, folks. So maybe one of you might not have known about that, and that's cool. If one of you learned something, then that's worth it. It's always sad when the good ones pass. You're so right. Do you like how they're going to Super Mario Galaxy so early on in the Mario movie? Yeah, I think it'll be great. It's going to be an awesome movie. Mario Galaxy had great music. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Did you guys know, and I learned this from one of my awesome viewers named Andy Watson. Did you all know that the music on this screen changes after 2 minutes to the original Mario Brothers music? I'm gonna go fill the reservoir for my coffee. I'll be right back. They can get more story out of Galaxy and introduce a princess. That's true too. Damn, dropping the knowledge. Didn't know that. Let's hear it. It's going to change real soon. Almost there. Just wait it out. I'll even turn it up. Hey, Chris Knapp, what's going on, buddy? I'm having a Colombian coffee right here. I learned this from a buddy of mine named Andy Watson. Ah, Texas pecan. I've never had that. I'll try it. My lady works for a coffee company that they wear the green aprons. Not going to say the name, but we get 52 pounds of coffee a year for free, which is amazing. We don't ever have to pay for coffee. We send about half of it to her dad. That was pretty nice, you know, a little nice little perk of. Ah, that's awesome. Your daughter works for Seven Brew. That's awesome. I've had Seven Brew before. They're good. No, Yoj. I didn't mean to do that, but it worked out. All right, here we go. Yum. Woo. Hot. Yeah, the Flight of the Blue Yoshi is awesome. All right, real quick here, just to show you guys before I'll show you that I can beat this level both ways. So here we go. And that doesn't mean I can't beat the fucking level. I just had a rough start, so fuck off. Damn it. Let's try again. I shouldn't have got that so soon, but whatever. No! Alright, let's do it again. We're gonna get this. Fuck that! Here we go. We're gonna get it. Even if it takes me 10 tries, we're gonna get it. There we go. Alright, now let's beat it with Yoshi so I can keep Yoshi so someone can't come in here and be like, well, you're using it the easy way. You're beating it with Yoshi. Well, fuck off. Now I've done it both ways. Here we go. You're using Yoshi. That's the easy way to do this. There we go. All right. Yeah, that is a tough one, Jacob. Nice. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's funny. You got skills, bro. I ain't questioning it. Hey, I don't claim to be the best, but I'm also not the worst. I appreciate that. Never knew you could do it with Yoshi. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough level. And then here's a real easy way to finish this level. By dying. Here we go. Just dying, the level's over. There you go. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. So this is my mischief maker. Are you bad? Are you a bad boy? Are you a bad boy? Why can't you stay out of the kitchen? You have a poopy diaper too? You have a poopy diaper? All right, well, let's go change your poopy diaper. All right. Be right back, everybody. Okay, let's beat this level really quick, buddy. Okay. Just don't poop on me anymore. Hey, 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 I can't see. I can't see. Yeah, make sure I can see. Okay. Okay. Can you say okay? 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 All right. I'll be right back, everybody. Hang tight. You need to say okay too?
Thanks for the follow!
That was a gross poop. Do I like digital or physical games? I got about 3,000 physical games. So I'm definitely a physical game fan. I have... Oh my gosh! Moses, come on, dude. You notice how everybody isn't... So while Glenn and Phil and Fat Clat, you know, like, while they, you know, say some pretty funny, fucked up shit, they don't directly outwardly say the words. You know, let's still keep it kind of on the, you know, like, mostly modest side. You know what I mean? Right. All right. Yeah, I have a lot of digital games, but I'm also a very big fan of physical games. Thanks for waiting, everybody. I have to get up a lot during my streams because I am a father of many children. Here we go. You know what? You know one thing that's not really like my favorite thing in the world when streaming is when people put one word or two words and a question mark and expect me to know what they mean. That is like one of my least favorite things about reading comments. Like, just put a little context in what you mean, please. Isn't that kind of like that? It's a board game, right? It's a puzzle game. It's Glenn's fault for smelling like a fart. I mean, it might be his own fault. It's true. It could have been who game? Question mark? Yes, this is a game, Phil. You've seen that one enough, right? Good lord. What the hell just happened there? That was stupid. You need this anyway. You smell like musky bum cheeks. Now, dude, that's funny. Man, hell yeah. Catan. I believe Catan was on Xbox 360. I'm pretty. It's like a puzzle. Yeah, he is dressed up like a turtle, isn't he? Isn't that funny? Good job, buddy. Just hold on, okay? Okay, just hold on a blue minute, okay? A green minute? Okay, a green minute. All right, thank you. I'll be there in a green minute, okay? He wouldn't hang on for a minute, and he wouldn't hang on for a blue minute, but he'll hang on for a green minute. Whatever that is. Glenn, now see, that's funny. Glenn smells like grandma on a hot day. Glenn smells like bad decisions and guilt. I think that Glenn smells like grandma on a hot day, so that's funny without being vulgar. That's hilarious. That's funny. I don't care who you are. My favorite Yiddish insult is go shit in the ocean. Interesting. I guess that'd be like us telling someone to go take a long walk off a short pier. Oh, my damn phone needs to be charged. All right, I think we've done everything so far, just about. I'd be surprised if I missed one between last night and today, but we'll see. Are you gonna do the marine life like that? Walk the line. Is it Kylo? Is that your name over there on YouTube? Hey! It's okay. My two youngest have a hard time. They have a hard time getting along. And my 3-year-old is so squeaky, man. Like, he just screams about everything. What's up, Glenn? Says Punch Sticks. Hey, what do you guys think of Super Punch Out after this, or is it too boring?
Yeah. Oh. I can't.
Boring. Fair enough. You love Super Punch Out, Popolizio? Your mom says you can't watch. Yeah, Star Fox 64 unfortunately will take too long for how long I have right now. I could come back and play some Star Fox 64 though, Phil. I'm gonna be coming back to play that. This stream I'm gonna keep kind of on the shorter side, and I'm gonna come back around like 7:30 probably. I'm gonna be ending here pretty soon. Now I'm not playing Conker's Bad Fur Day. I don't even know how to do it. I don't even know how to get anywhere in that game, really. Dude, that's nasty. He kind of smells like that, though. That's funny. Phil smells like damn pee and swamp ass dipped in caramel. Dipped in caramel. All right, so next time I play Mario World, I'll do a run this Friday night with no rewind. So be here Friday night for a no rewind run of Mario World. So that'll be next week. He has beat breath. I will make sure. Sweet, yes, next Friday, a no rewind run of Mario World. G to the G. He's acting like a turtle. Nice on-screen aura. Thank you. Appreciate that. I thought that was pretty cool, right? Kind of little trails of aura when I move. If you guys are on TikTok, you can't, people on YouTube and Facebook are like, what the fuck are you doing? But over here, there's like purple tracers with everything that I do. Drinking his heart. Thanks, buddy. My kid keeps saying, bless you, Dad. You love the ending? Sweet. It's the coffee. Damn it. Here we go. Man. Good coffee? Yeah, too good. Gave me a little bit of a headache there. Princess should have walked. I mean, Mario did all the work saving her. And Mario's a simp. He's still trying to, you know, make a mini Peach. The green rectangle? I don't know, you'll have to find it.
It's out. I need it out.
Is it? Okay, I'll get it for you in a little bit, okay? Oh my gosh, Glenn! Too far! Too much, Glenn! Oh my god. Code words, Glenn. Just like I told Moses. Good lord. If Sally won't read it, then neither am I. What, buddy? You did. Mario is trying so hard to tap that. Okay, we'll go see if Tabby can get it out for you. Hold on one moment. Thank you. Man, all my kids are taking big shits today. Thank you so much. Mark Popolizio, I think you're closing in on a spot in the giveaway, good sir.
Glenn smells like all sorts of crap like butt, sweat, pee, balls, BO, tuna juice, hot dog water, mixed with poo-poo and throw up with cat pay with a hint of Old Spice. Please take a shower, Glenn. Please.
Good Lord. Oh my God. All right, here we go. All right. Let's see here. What to play for just a little bit. Let's play some Killer Instinct. This is always a great game. I maybe have 15 more minutes on stream here. And then I'm going to go ahead and end, but I will be back probably about 7:30. Thank you for all the stars. Thank you for that. Punch Out Man says Punk Sticks. I do love Punch Out. ADD, have you ever had honey roasted almond bites? No, that sounds good though. Thank you so much, Mark Popolizio, Bill, and let's see. Oh, it was Mark, and Phil. Oh, nice, man. Hell yeah, double stars from Mark. Combo breaker. All right, we're gonna play this on this difficulty so I can possibly get an ending. There we go. King Blue, how you doing, man? I would have gotten tired of that too eventually. Yeah, this game probably started a lot of arguments as a kid between people, that's for sure. This and Mortal Kombat. Supreme victory! Love this game. I am playing this on, I guess this would, difficulty 4. Hey! Oh my gosh. Oh my car! I had the soundtrack. Yes.
Bill smells like he jumped in a sewer and rolled around and said that's my shower for the day as he comes out and says no worries peeps, I showered as he gets the stink eye. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Oh, that was funny. Are the avatars showing up for Facebook? I guess they're not, darn it. Hold on. They're not. Okay, I'm sorry about that, everybody. Here, I'm going to reconnect, and everybody on Facebook say hi or give an emote or something to give yourself an avatar as soon as it loads. Yep, this game did have some kind of fatal idiots. There we go. Now you guys all have characters at the bottom of the screen. Sweet. And it even says what you're thinking, what you as a thought bubble on the character. Thomas, Poxtus, welcome in, man. Thanks for joining. No effect, Bill, if Sally isn't saying it. That's true. It happened. You have a character at the bottom of the screen. I can see right now. You are Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat 3. Yeah, you're Liu Kang. And you are Liu Kang awesome. Yes! He said, nice. He went all Mike Tyson on him. Yeah, he did. Sweet moves, thank you. Woo! No. I'll bite your ear off. I don't know, man. The way the ref was calling that match and the way Holyfield was headbutting Tyson, I'd have bit him too. You know, I mean, freaking Tyson like a caged animal, man. Like, you don't corner a caged animal, you will get bit. You know, I don't know. Tyson's awesome, though. I like Holyfield, too, but Tyson, he's awesome. I definitely would have had an earful. Gosh. Well, no one can really tell who won that fight. Everybody thinks it was a tie, son. Remember the Street Fighter that came out looking looking like Tekken? Yeah, it was EX plus Alpha. I have those for PlayStation 1, and there's one for PlayStation 2. It's Street Fighter EX plus Alpha 3. Yeah, those games are neat. That was a spin-off of a series called Fighting Layers, I believe. EX Fighting Layers in Japan that like basically comboed with Street Fighter. So that was kind of like, that was a Marvel vs. Capcom type of style game. Hold on. All right. Fighting Force was awesome. Did you know that Fighting Force was originally going to be Streets of Rage 4? Sega was right in the middle of making it. And then they decided to sell it, and I believe it went to Eidos, who was the person at the time. So yeah, originally it was Streets of Rage 4. So that would make Fighting Force 2 technically Streets of Rage 5 if it were to have continued in that series. Fighting Force was fun though. Fighting Force 2 was an awful piece of crap. That game was terrible. Hell yeah, Glenn. About a back and forth fight. Holy crap. That was crazy. That was anybody's game right there. I really think the fighting system in this game is great, and I'm so excited to have Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the Switch here soon, and Trilogy. No hitting below the belt. That's how you get kids. Phil said that was awesome. Hell yeah. Damn. Damn. It comboed his whole life away, man. Holy crap. I can't believe I turned that one around. That was crazy. I do love this game. Ninja kick the damn rabbit. That needs to be a screen. Nightwolf's cousin. I agree with that. Oh god, I always lose to this guy, so let's see what happens. I got a bone to pick with him for sure. And the pork rind thing eventually. Okay, no, you're right, he can't. Damn. All right. Damn, Skeletor got hands. Yeah, he does. Son of a biatch. Damn. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I won that. Holy crap. That was crazy. Yeah, Spinal does hit hard, Zana. Man. Yeah, buddy.
There's floating pie.
Big what?
Floating pie.
A big building?
Big floating
A big bunny? A big bunny? Oh my gosh, wow. That's really cool. Big building. Or big bunny. Dinosaur in the backyard. All right. So I'm thinking when I come back, possibly Mega Man 2, Star Fox, and then Mega Man 2, Star Fox, and something else. I don't know. Maybe I could talk Bill and Glenn into the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle. Tecmo Bowl? Oh no, I play good games. I'm just kidding, Jamal. But no, I'm not a Tecmo Bowl fan. You will probably, unfortunately, never see that game here. Unless it's a request stream and you request it. Then I will play it. You down to play? Sweet. Oh man. You got your controller work? Sweet.
Made a big boat.
He made a big building. He made a big building of cans.
Here's a boat in a house.
This game is really tough, honestly. Let's see here. All right, y'all. I think it is time to go feed my kiddos and stuff. But before I do that, I just want to show you guys this game that y'all should check out if you have a Switch. It has some of the funniest, like, special moves, names ever. But at the same time, it's actually a really solid fighter, believe it or not. It looks really dumb at first. It looks like a Street Fighter ripoff. But it's made by Konami, the people who make Contra and freaking Castlevania and let's see here, who else? What else they make? Let's see here. I forget, but all kinds of stuff. Konami makes good games. Or is it Konami? I forget. Hold on. Is it Data East? Maybe it's Data East that makes this game. Hold on. It might be Data East. It doesn't say there. Let's hold on. It's Data East. Okay. I was wondering, like, wait a minute, Karnov's in this game. No, so Data East. Bad Dudes. This is a fighting game made by the same people who make Bad Dudes and Karnov. So Bad Dudes and Karnov. Let's see here. Burger Time, Bump and Jump, Tag Team Wrestling, Kung Fu Master, I guess, was made by Data East. Ring King. So a lot of good games were made by Data East. So this was a... Oh, there, it says it right there. But there's some funny... Hey, Jamal, good. Yeah, hey, see you later, man. I'll be on... This guy's funny, but this guy says things like... Just listen to the special names. They're really funny when he says them, because it sounds like he's saying things that he shouldn't be saying.
Round one, fight.
It definitely sounds like he's saying something that he shouldn't be saying.
Samke wins.
But it's actually a solid fighting game once again.
Round two, fight.
And then there's another guy in this game who says some funny sounding things.
Sure.
My one kid took a hat from another kid. That's what that scream was about. There's always usually some sort of scream going on. Oh, now they're fighting over who wears the hat. The pink Hello Kitty hat, and my two boys are fighting over it.
Round one, fight.
Just because it's a hat. That is not purple. That is a pink hat. What's wrong with Jane, and why is she gonna? Why is Jane gonna die? Did she cheat on you or something?
La Bella Rose, La Bella Rose, La Bella Rose, Jane gon' die, Jane gon' die, Jane gon' die.
What did Jane do? I want to know.
Lee wins. Round 2.
But some of the graphics of this game are really impressive, honestly. Like the way the character's standing in more of like a horse stance. His knees are very bent, which is really cool for the time. And even this guy is like standing with one knee out, and I don't know. I get it. This guy's name is Jane. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go feed my kids and lay on the floor and play with my kids for a while. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good one on the talk. Take it easy. Come back probably around 8 p.m. honestly. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna be back on tonight. Cortina probably won't be home till like 11, so we'll see. Maybe I'll just, I don't know how many streams I'm gonna do today. I'm definitely doing one more. I don't know if I'm doing 2 more. We'll see. Or maybe the next stream I do will just be a really long one, but either way, I know she's cooking me steak when she gets home, so I'm definitely either taking a break or just doing one last stream for the day. I wouldn't mind getting some Dying Light in today, so if I do come back tonight, it'll probably be for Dying Light, but last time I did it, I stayed up way too late, and it is Sunday. I kind of need to get myself up early in the morning, so I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know I'll be back around 8, but I don't know if that's my last stream for the day or one more. We'll see then, but take it easy, everybody. Have a good one. Talk to you soon on TikTok. 8 Central Time is when I'll be back, more than likely. Take it easy on the talk. 8 Central Time. I'll see you guys then. Have a good one over on the YouTube. Thanks for joining. Talk to you soon, everybody. Thanks for watching. Mikey and Jamal and Punk 6 and Chris Frederick and everybody.